I think I'm going north. Wait for it, sun in the face. Oof. I did a couple of pieces about, or a little video about Katie Brown yesterday and the injuries, or rather an explanation of what happened after she was hit by the car in the accident that killed Amy Gillette. And I don't think I want to talk about that much more, because I'm inspired to ride and I want other people to feel that way too. And although my message yesterday is a pertinent one that I would like many people to consider, and that is basically just the concept of how to make cycling a little bit safer in our cities, or on our roads in general, not only in our cities. I also want them to think about where they're going to ride and what they're going to do and how they're going to use the bicycle. That wonderful invention with 2 wheels, a chain, and you know, a whole lot of tech now to get them around, to get them fitter, to make them happier, and to I don't know, give me everything that the bike's given me over the years. So although really rotten things can happen on the bike, really good things can also happen on the bike. It's true. I know. I've been doing it long enough to have reaped the rewards. Yeah. And you know what? I'm still not sick of it. So doing the dance up the stairs again, eh? And I've just been to Mosman Police Station with regret. I thought about it, I thought no I won't, but had an incident with a motorist who was being a fool. I don't like to say it, but he was, and had to take evasive action. Anyway, I'll tell you about it in a sec. So the deal was going down a steep hill in Mosman, probably 10%, minus 10%, and this clown in a ute, train, hang on, I'll let him pass and I'll tell you the rest. So what happened? Okay, clown tailgating me at about, I don't know, I'll tell you exactly how fast I was going at the time, but I reckon it was closer to 45 than 50, but it was a 50 zone, and he was a metre from my back wheel. Ha ha ha. Not only that, he was hitting the accelerator to overtake, which would have required him to go over a double solid line in the centre lane, or dividing the lanes, and then take a left-hand dog leg on the wrong side of the road, going down a very steep hill at easily over the speed limit to get past me. At which point I kept having to turn and say, "What are you doing?" I didn't have to, but I wanted to because I really expected him to hit me. Anyway, it would come to that, but before we got to that altercation, here's what happened. Typical. It's not new, it's not the first time I've gone through it, but I will tell you because it's fresh in my mind, and I've just told the police, and they're gonna have a word with him. Because I got his number, and I got his number plate. It was on his car, the vehicle that he used to try and hit me, to actually hit me in fact. So I'm turning around, going down a steep hill, concentrating on a clown trying to hit me. I couldn't have pulled over if I wanted to because there were parked cars everywhere. It wasn't a safe situation. So I took the best course of action I could, and that was to keep riding and try and manage this clown. So I kept turning, and he would kept nudging and accelerating and coming closer and closer and closer to me, and it was scary. It was scary. Yeah, I was scared. That's a fact. And then I will finish this story. I saw an opening in the parked cars, and I pulled in, and he came past me because he was in a super rush. But he wasn't in so much of a rush that he could keep going to his destination. No, he pulled over to have a word with me, and he put the window down, the passenger window down. So beauty, I thought, oh, let's find out what the f he was doing. So I idled up next to him and I said, what the f are you doing? Overtaking on a minus 10% gradient, going around a left-hand blind corner. And he said he gave me plenty of space. I said, no, he didn't. At which point, we decided to end that conversation because it was pointless. And at which point, I continued to ride, at which point he decided what would be a good course of action for the follow-up to that conversation was to run me down. So he turned left into me, hit my handlebars, and I just kept myself upright because whatever. It's not the first time that's happened, and it's not the last, unfortunately. But thankfully I didn't get hurt, just for the record. And anyway, that just happened then. While I was idly enjoying a Thursday morning ride, minding my own business, not getting in his way at all, and certainly not hindering his work. I wasn't doing anything wrong to him, and he just decided it was time to go me. Now, why did I go to the station? Here's the deal. I don't want to waste anyone's time. I really don't. And I just want him to understand that he can't do that. Only this morning did I put up an article about respect and courtesy and how far that'll get you. Well, not with this clown. He gave me no respect and no courtesy, and then he got abusive and then aggressive, and then it became malicious and deliberate. He was using his vehicle as a weapon. And I'm okay, which is what I said to the police. But if it had happened to my wife or my kids, I don't think they would be okay. And in Mosman, in the mornings, whether the driver of that vehicle likes it or not, there are a lot of bike riders going up and down hills, getting their exercise and basically staying out of trouble and enjoying themselves and getting fit and using the bike for good, not evil. And some of them are quite new to cycling. If that clown had menaced someone without 45 years of cycling experience, I think it could have ended really differently. And that's why I went to the police station. And we'll find out what happens. I'll report in later. I have calmed down, but now that I recount it, I can't believe that it happened. Shocking. I would say I planned that, but I was just sitting here fixing the camera, and what the hell just happened? What was that? Is that a morning? Yeah, what was that all about? That was pretty amazing. I thought for a moment they were going to go under the bridge. Oh wow, that was